just looking in the section here for all the hair stuff and that. They've got lovely hair stuff in here. These are perfect for the dolls. They're just a lovely size. Some lovely little bows in there. Really pretty. Some little clips there. If you take these and you put them in a saucepan of boiling water, you can cut them down and then you can bend them to the shape you want. Oh, they've got some really nice ones up there, like with little hearts and stars and flowers on them. Up there, there's some ones in there. So these are lovely. They've got spray bottles on them. So you've got 2 spray bottles and you've got 2 lovely little pots which are ideal for putting different bits and pieces in them. So I really like those. Those are good for the doll's hair. You can use the spray bottles on those for that. So I really like those. And they have those lovely little plastic cups as well which you can use to make little dolly's cups out of. Little cups and different things like that, or you can use them for putting treats and make it into a treat tub or a biscuit bar and things like that. They're really nice. They sell, they've got lots of different bits and pieces here which you can use, and they sell the emery boards here for doing sanding and different things like that, so that's really good. So I was just looking for some plasters for the dolls, and I see that they've got some lovely children's ones here, so I'm going to pick up a pack of those to make some plasters for the vet centre. They've also got some lovely other bits and pieces in here which are really cute in the medical section for bandages and that if you wanted those. Coming along here, they've got some really nice little toys, and it's looking for little tiny ones which would be nice for the dolls. You can always find little tiny bits like these up here. They would all be big enough for the dolls. Okay. So if you was going to pick up a little toys for the dolls for Christmas, you could pick up some stuff like that. So they've got a lovely little doctor's set up there, look. And that's got a pair of scissors in it as well, which you could use for the doll's hair cutting and things like that. And that's just £1. So that would be really good if you were looking for things to go in the vet centre there. You didn't want to make it, you could do that. There's a little tiny Monopoly game there, look. That's really cute. That would probably be nice for the dolls. I think that's really lovely. Yeah, I could definitely have that for the dolls. That was just right size. I love this bit here, look. They've got all bits to make your own wreaths and different sections like that. But there's lots of things you could make up there for the dolls. All different little bells which you could use. And different bits and pieces like this. This would be really nice to make stuff up for the dolls as well. So they've got a brilliant mirror up there, look. It's only 50p. That's really nice. I really like those picture frames there. They're really pretty, aren't they? £2. That would go nice in the doll's room. That would be quite nice. Plenty of lovely little photo frames there. If you picked up one of those, and you can get one which has got perspex, that would be brilliant. And if it's got hardboard on the back, you could take that and use that for the hardboard, and use the frame even for a window or something like that. So you could have a big window or a little window. You could do the whole of your house and get the same windows, and they would only be £1 each. That's really good, isn't it? So just looking in the home craft goods stuff, they've got some nice fabrics and that. Oh, the little blankets, and that would be nice for the dolls' beds and that. And the cushion covers there, they're really nice. So you've got some nice bits and pieces. Look at the little animals with the plants in. I think that would be really nice to go in the doll's front room. That's really lovely, isn't it? And you can see all the different bits of tools you can get. You've got your paintbrushes up there for £1. You've got some of your command tricks, look. Over there, they're really good for sticking things on. You've got your tiles, those are nice, you can cut those up. They did have, last time I was in here, different patterns of them. These are all the same, but they do different patterns as well. More command hooks there, look. Clamps, when you want to clamp stuff. You've got some other different tools there, look, which you can do. You've got your duct tape here for £1, which is really good. Mask and tape, I use a lot of mask and tape because it sticks on really easily. So that's good. You've got your glue sticks there, and they actually sell glue sticks in here. Okay. They actually sell glue guns in here as well, so I think there are £2 the glue guns, so that's really good. You've got your sticky back paper plastic, which you can use for decorating dolls' walls and things like that. That's £1. I love these, and I was thinking of using these. I can't decide whether to not use these in my bathroom, the doll's bathroom. They're really nice. They're £3 a strip, but they are really heavy, so I'm just not sure if it's just going to be too much on the weight on it. You've got all your paints and stuff here, look. Okay, and they've also got their sanding blocks there. You get 4 for £1, so I use those sanding blocks a lot. Coming into this section here. This is really good. I've used this quite a few times. This is good if you've got something which is stretchy. Get all your super glues and that sort of things, and as I say, they've got all the command hooks in here. You've got some screwdriver sets. There's your glue guns, look, £2, so that's quite good. Screwdrivers and all stuff like that. So you've got all of those type of things, and those are great for dolls. Your sets of drills, £3 for those, so that would start you off really well if you were going to start off. Mini screwdrivers and things like that there, look. Okay, spirit levels, blades, knives. They've even got like a staple gun there, saws, anything. So really, you could set up your little cool kit with these bits and pieces of tools, and you could get it all set up. This is the knife which oh no, it's not. I'll try and find the knife I got. It doesn't seem to be here. But as you can see, there's lots of lovely things there on it. Oh, and you can get your metal rulers here as well. I use mine all the time. They're ideal for running the blade along. It doesn't nick into the ruler like it would if you had a plastic one. So those are just £1. This is where I got the white wood filler as well, in there. So that's what I got, and that was just £1, as you can see. And they also sell white spirits to take your paint. If you're going to use a gloss paint, you need white spirits just to clean your brushes and your hands. Okay. They do sanding sheets if you'd rather have the sheets. So I pick up these when I come in. They're the rolling pins they have in here, but they're like almost made out of a dowel, and they work really well for making legs for tables and all sorts of stuff like that. So they're really good. The other way you can get it, those are £1 each, is to get a packet like this. And can you see that you've got the dowel on there, and that's sort of big enough maybe for the dolls if you wanted to make a broom or something. Just sew it there, and you've got a nice piece of dowel for £1. Just get 3 bits there, okay? I really like these little things inside there. They would look really nice on the dolls' tables. I think that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, we could have some mistletoe to go in the doll's house. That would be nice. We could hang that up in the doll's house. That'd be pretty. I quite like those little Christmas trees to hang up. Really sweet, aren't they? These are lovely, the little polar bears. Yeah. Really like those. Oh look, aren't they lovely? They're really sweet. I think I might get some of those for the dolls. I like this one. Look at the pink one. Yeah, I think I prefer the gingerbread house. That's really nice, and that's just £1. That'll go lovely in with the doll's house. And you've got your bags of snow. So you can scatter that around. Have one of those. That's really nice, isn't it, with the trees? That's cute. That's £5. That's really good. That's nice. There's two of them actually. Two for £1.50. They're lovely, aren't they? Look at that lovely sticker. That's really nice, isn't it? Presents. They've got smaller ones up there. And that's where I got the Christmas trees. You can see the Christmas trees there. They're £1. They've got some lovely little smaller trees here. So if you were doing a Barbie house, Barbie room, that would be nice for that. That would be lovely. Oh, they've got, look. Oh, the Christmas letterbox, look. And a little bear with a tree on his back. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. That's really lovely. So we've got all the different fairy lights here. And I would usually pick up the smallest I can get. So I would probably go for these ones here. Can you see? That's quite small for the dolls. That's ideal. So that would go on their tree quite pretty. So that would be really nice. And they've got the tea lights, which are ideal, rather than using the actual burning candles. It'd be better to have one like that, so that's really good. They do packs of batteries in here as well, which you can pick up to put in all your lights and things. So look out for those are really good. They can get really, really tiny if you go for this type of stuff. So you could pick, say, this up for £1 and unravel that and use the tinsel on that for putting around your tree and things like that. So that would be really good, just to make a Christmas tree with that on it. So they've got that colour, and I had a different one back there, a different colour I think. So you could use that. What else have we got here? These are nice, look. So you could take those off and use those as charms. So that would be really good, and you could give them to one of the dolls each and make them into a little necklace for them. If you put that on a piece of ribbon, that would work really well. And there's more mats. And that's what we were going to try, weren't we? I was going to see those, that's two there. So I was going to see if that would work as a Christmas carpet. So that's really good. Oh no, it's one, so it's one for £1. They're nice, aren't they? Okay, and then over here, look, they've got the cutlery holders, which I bought before, which I bought 2 sets of those, and that I'm going to make that up for a Christmas stockings for my dolls. I'm just going to grab one of these, look. 2 tea towels. Isn't that lovely fabric? I think that fabric would be really nice to do something Christmassy for the dolls, so I shall pick those up. That's 2 for £1. That's ideal. So I can make them some small tea towels or something like that. I think that'd be really good. Okay, let's just go back around this side. So we've got some nice stickers in that there, which are quite pretty, quite small ones. I like the berries, they're lovely and small. That would work really well to make something for the dolls. Keep going, keep looking. Oh, this is looking lovely, they're looking lovely, haven't they? This would be really nice if we had a really big bird to go in the doll's house. It's probably a bit too big, but I reckon that would make a really nice bird cage if you had a nice big, I think we've got, like, the bird is quite big, but that's £6, so that would make a really nice bird cage for a parrot or something in the doll's house. Because the bird is quite big, which I have for our generation. Bird. One over this side. Some really nice things, boxes. That. You need to make sure if you get the box out it's bigger than 18 inches. Okay, so there's some really nice stuff here. Sorry, if I go like that it might be a bit smoother, that's better. Not so jerky then. So they've got the letters there. So if the letters are wood, you can use those to make tables and different things like that. If you put a piece of wood on the top of them, because they stand up quite well. You can use that as a leg of tables. That was the wood one. Obviously I probably wouldn't get it with thingy, but they'll stand up quite well. That's not very flat, that surface there. Stand up like that, and then you can put a piece of wood across the top and have another one on the other side. So you've got a table there for about £2 or £3. Trying to put it back up though. There we go. There we go. Oh look, as well. These are lovely. They're actually a lip gloss, but they're in the shape of an ice cream, and they're just about the right size for the doll's hands. And I've used these lots of times before. They don't just do unicorns, you know, they do lots of different types, and they work really well for pretending that they've got an ice cream. So if you wanted to make your own ice creams and things. Also, what have we got here? This is really nice. Look, that would be nice for the dolls. You've got 16 pieces there of hair accessories, so that would be quite nice. Can you see how tiny the little clips are? They're just perfect for the doll's head size. Yeah. Right, and then we come into the craft section, and I do get awful lot of stuff from this craft section. They sell all the just ordinary poster type paints here, but they sell the glue, and I use this glue for when I'm making my co-porcelain clay. They do 2 packs of stickers for £1 here as well, so they're really good for when you want to do scrapbooking. But they've got lovely Christmas ones as well, so they're really nice. There you go, all different stickers. But there's some nice snowman ones there, which would be nice for Christmas. Oh, the Christmas again. There you go. So those are really nice. So now we come over here, look, they've got some lovely, they've got the crepe paper, but they've also got the tissue paper, which is really nice for wrapping things up in. They've got the Dovecraft Pearl Effects. These are absolutely beautiful. They make really nice. I'm going to get one of those. Haven't got a peach. They've got lots of different stickers, all different things, so those are ideal for scrapbooking as well. Ribbon, they sell packs of the ribbon, and that's the type of ribbon you want to get for the dolls. That's the washi tape there, and that's really pretty. Little packs of pegs, which are ideal for if you want to do washing lines and things like that. They've got their pearls there, they're diamanty, sorry, and there's a sticky on the back, and their letters are all sticky on the back as well. They do coloured card packs, and they're quite nice. So if you want to use those to make nut things, I think you can see some there. That's an open pack there. Sorry. So that's really nice. And then they do these colouring books. Can you see? Just going to try and hold it open for you like that. So they do these beautiful colouring books, and they have these beautiful pages, which are all page like that, and what you can do is you can colour those in, and then you can use that as a scrapbook page if you want to. And they work really, really well. So that's really nice. In the back here, that they've got some paint brushes. That's not a bad price for all those paint brushes, and they're not too bad a quality. Probably you'd want some fine line ones of that, and I think they've got just white card as well. Oh, that's cards and envelopes there, look. So you can make up your own cards and envelopes with that. Then you come over here, and then they've got all the acrylic paints. Okay. Now, I don't buy my acrylic paints in here. I find they're too expensive in here. I will go off and get them in somewhere else, because you can get like a bottle for a bit much bigger bottle than that for the same price. So there, but you can get, look, acrylic paints there, look, and they sell them in a set, and that's 5, and that's your basic colours, and you can mix those up and make the colour that you wish. And they do have the better paint brushes, so I would probably go for something like that if I was going to do some delicate work. I know that's £3, but it is a little, they are better than the other ones. Just different papers and that there. Okay, so those are really nice. They do sell packs of coloured card, but it isn't that thick. But you do get 40 sheets, and you've got those. They do them in pastel colours, and they do bright colours as well, although I can't see any at the moment. But those are quite nice, but it's not thick, it's only 120 grams. So you, if you're going to want to make something like a box or something, you want to go for a heavier gram weight on it. So that's that. I'll move along a little bit. So these are adorably cute over here. They're the little stand look, like that, and I think those are 50p, and the canvases are 50p. And you can get blackboard ones, or you can get white ones, and you can paint on those. But the dolls can paint on those and do different bits and pieces, and that comes out really nice. You see all the different things. Pencils, paste, brushes. They've got the artist palettes there as well, so they work out really nice. This one is brilliant for the dolls. You get your chalk and your rubber and your board for £1, and that works really, really well. Okay. They also sell white card in here, but it's not the same as the other one. It's 200 grams on that one, so it's a little bit thicker. So that works out a little bit better. Alright. They do sell glitter pots in here. And then as we move along, we've got our sewing stuff on this one here. Okay. So they do needles, all the different needles, and they get that comes up to some quite big thick needles on those, down to the very small ones. Alright. They do knitting and crochet hooks, and they do, can you see the pins up there on the circle? That's up there. They have the elastic, and they have the hook and loop, the Velcro. They also do the tape measure and the pencil, which are really good for marking your stuff. This is the type of box I buy loads of, because they're ideal to put all sorts of different bits and pieces in. This one's £1.50, but you get two sides, so I don't know if you can see, you've got a top and a bottom side to it, so you get, that's really good. They do quick on picks. Can you see the quick on picks just up there? Hopefully you can see that up there. I wouldn't bother to get any threads or anything in here. They do sell the thread, but I would go for a more expensive thread if you're going to get thread. Okay. And they also sell lovely wool, and it's 3 balls for £2, and it's really nice. It's not so wonderful if you're making it for a child, and it's going to be, and you're going to do it a lot of washing and that with it, but this works brilliantly for the dolls when it doesn't get washed too much, because it doesn't bubble up as bad if you're not having to wash it. This is lovely. Look, that would make something really nice for a doll. You can maybe get a crochet hook and do some crocheting on that, or something like that. That would be really good. Okay, we just move back over to the other side. Okay, let's go over here. I always look in the children's craft sections, because they all have all sorts of lovely things in here which are quite good for the dolls as well. So it's always worth a look around this section to see what you can see. So they've got different bits and pieces there. It's just looking for things which are small. So say if you wanted to put something up on one of the dolls' rooms, look at these little wooden things. You could colour those in and then stick those onto the wall. That would make a really nice little wall decoration. There, these are lovely. You can use this. You can sew these onto the dolls' clothes and stuff like that. That makes really nice embellishments on clothes. Here, I think these are. That's good. Is that the sticky back one? No, that's not. I think that's just foil paper, but they do a sticky back one as well. Lovely look, sticky back letters there. Good stuff. Now these are really pretty, these notebooks, look. which is one of those sequin swipes. But what you can do is take it off, the actual fabric off, and use the sequins. So for £2 you've got a lovely sequined piece of fabric there, which you can take off the book, use the book again and just have it as a book, and use this to do sewing something with. Different pens and all things like that. Always look for tiny pens. Sometimes they have tiny pens in sections like this. More coloured card and things. So now look at these. Now if you were doing, say if Raphael wanted a dinosaur room, you could pick those up, and that would be nice because those are just about the right size for Raphael. So that's really nice. They were just £1, look. So what have we got on here? Pens and pencils and all things like that. Yeah. Paper, pens, pencils. It's always worth looking to see if they've got any tiny pencils. Sometimes they do. Okay. Right, okay, let's have a look. I came in the other day. I picked up that because I wondered whether I could use something like that to make the doctor's stethoscope. So I picked one of those up, and I'm just wondering whether I could do something like that to go into the ears on that there, whether that would fit in there, whether I could somehow or other attach that onto there. I think for £1 it's worth a try. See if I can somehow attach that onto that to make that for the doctor's. I want to make it for a stethoscope. So I might have a try at that. It's only £1, so it's not too bad. I think I'll have a go at that and see. Not seeing anything else I could use for that, really. No, not really. I'll tell you what's really pretty is that. You could cut the bottom off that, look. And that would be really pretty just to put onto one of the dolls' dressing tables or something. And that's just £1. That's really sweet. Okay, let's go to this side, see if there's anything over this side. Don't think there's much there for the dolls. Let's come along here. Yeah. So now here, look, I got this in to Poundland here. And these little games of Connect 4. You've got 4 little games for £1. So those are really nice. That would be really nice for the dolls. It's just about the right size for them. You could always put one of those on the table as well, look. Get 8 in there. So that could be a little present you could put in for the dolls and put that on the table as well. There's a little pack, which I'm going to pick up, of magic wands here, look. So they're just the perfect size for the dolls. And you get 5 of those. So that's really sweet. What else have we got here, look? Little tiny balls. Those are really nice, look, just doll size. That's really sweet. Love